thought you said you had a pattern pulled up. Oh, there we go. We'll start from the top. It's just got a long intro.
Bow to your partner. Bow to your corner. Heads lead right. Veer left. Ferris wheel. Centers pass through. Star through. Touch your quarter. Columns circulate. Boys run. Star through. Past the ocean. Swing through. Boys run right.
Let's resolve.
Bend the line. Star through. Swing through. Boys run. Ferris wheel.
There you go.
Centers pass through.
No, wait, back up. So take a quick snapshot. Two things can happen. You can either square through 3 or centers pass through to the corner.
Center square through 3.
Yeah.
Owlman left.
Right, call again.
You're home.
Start with the sides.
Side square through 4.
Okay, go ahead back home sides. So I want to try to teach y'all how to recognize things quickly. One of the reasons I like starting with the sides, especially if my primary couples that I'm my adjacent couples that I'm looking at are couples 1 and 4. I get in this habit, but it's not a terrible habit. You just got to work your way out of it. Sometimes you do it too much. But I like starting with the sides because it keeps my primary couple paired up. Okay? It keeps that number 1 couple paired up. I like to do that right off the bat, especially early in the dance, just so that I keep them paired up so it's going to be easier for me to resolve when I get ready. So then I know my paired couple is number 1 and number 4 is the corner and all that kind of stuff. So do it with the sides again. Yeah, long intro on that.
Side square through 4. Swing through.
Good.
All 8 circulate. Boys run. Ferris wheel. Double pass through. Cloverleaf. Centers pass through. Star through. Pass through. Wheel and deal.
All right, let's resolve.
Centers pass through.
Good.
Swing through. Boys trade.
Yep.
Boys run right.
Yep.
Couples circulate.
Good.
Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Centers pass through.
Oh, yeah.
Owlman left.
Right and left.
Right and left grand. You'll meet at home.
Yeah. All right, you rocked it that time. Did he rock it that time? Yeah, he did. Yep. And when I told him to resolve, he kind of used a combination of 2 things. He could have done a line resolve because when I told him to resolve, he did centers pass through, and you were looking, your number 1s were looking at each other. So at that point, you could have done a star through, put them in a line, and used a line get out. Somebody was talking about alternate ways of getting out. There are several different methods. Not saying any one is better than the other. It's just I've been working with the one that puts you in ocean wave. There are ones with lines and everything else. We can go to those later, but you did a nice job. So keep it up. Keep practicing that way. Again, he's moving dancers, which I think is really, really cool. And that, it takes a lot of practice to move dancers because you got to know what to call next. So nice job. All right, singing call time. I'll let you take that over. and then we're going to take our 5-minute break. Guys, getting something out of this? You know, a lot of times sitting and watching, you learn a lot. Dancing, you sometimes learn a lot.
Forgot to turn it on. Circle left. Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, the greenest state in the land of the free. Owlman left the corner. Do-si-do your partner. Owlman left. Weave the ring. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Head square through and count 'em, 4 hands around. Swing through. Boys run right. Ferris wheel. Centers pass through. Star through. Square through 3. Swing your corner and promenade. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Head square through 4. Swing through. Boys run right. Ferris wheel. Centers pass through. Star through. Square through 3. Swing your corner and promenade. Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Go ahead and stop. So actually, you could tell where you were behind, because once you got them to swing and promenade, you went right into where you were supposed to be. You didn't sing Davy, Davy. You went right to Crockett, king of the wild frontier. You knew that, okay? So you got behind. So sometimes when you get behind like that, and the reason I didn't want to stop you earlier because I knew you were behind, I wanted to see what you would do here. So let's do something real quick. Heads right and left through. Star through. Okay, so this is where you had done your choreography to the point where you're going to have the centers pass through, star through, and square through 3. Well, if you're doing that heads pass through or centers pass through, that's the corner person that you're going to swing anyway, right? So skip the star through and the square through 3. If you get behind, just centers pass through, swing the corner and promenade. That kind of thing. Start from the top, square back up. Doesn't matter whose partner you got.
Left.
Wait a minute, left what? Left what?
He had turned his mic off. So.
Where did we leave something?
Yeah, the bus left without the passengers. So, all right, here we go.
Circle left. Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, the greenest state in the land of the free. Owlman left the corner. Do-si-do your partner. Owlman left the corner and weave the ring. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Davy,
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Head square through and count 'em, 4 hands around. Swing through. Boys run right. Ferris wheel. Centers pass through. Star through. Square through 3. Swing your corner and promenade. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Head square through and count 'em 4 hands around. Swing through.
Good.
Boys run right. Ferris wheel. Centers pass through. Star through. Square through 3. Swing your corner and promenade. Davy Crockett, king of the sides face grand square. Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, the greenest state in the land of the...
Go ahead and square your sets. He was trying to move down on the. He hit the period, so.
Oh, okay, no problem. So overall, pretty good. Okay, you got to work on a couple things. One, sometimes maybe too many words. It might be easier for you instead of saying "boys run right," just say "boys run," because they're going to run right. Okay, they have no choice. If you tell them "boys run," that's who they're going to run around, the end person. So whether it's right or left, they're going to run. Okay, so you don't really have to say right. Okay. There was a couple other things that might be a little too wordy, so kind of try to get the wordy things out of there. The things that really don't mean anything, sometimes in the singing call can mess up your timing. And but overall, you picked it up the second time than you did the first time. The first time you only got the Crockett. The second time you got the Davy Crockett in there. Okay, does it make sense? So you're picking it up some. So very good. Oh yeah, on the where you did the centers pass through, star through, square through 3, that's got to be a centers pass through and star through. You don't have time to stop because the centers pass through, they're done. So just kind of centers pass through and star through and square through to 3. All right.
The only thing I'd have to add, based on Jack's point, also is, as you're watching the dancers, you have to make sure that you give the call ahead before because there was a couple times, and I know that you're newer at it, but it's one of those that you had them stopping for a half a second. So there was a couple times you were losing beats of dancing, ability for just a half a second, which at the end of it, that's where you lost a lot of it, where you were trying to make up time at the very end.
Yeah.
So
As long as your speed and your tempo is not too fast for dancers to actually execute, you don't have to worry about what they're doing. You don't even have to look at them in a singing call, all right? Because a singing call is nothing all but modules. It's totally modules. So you just have to deliver them, and you have to deliver them. I've always said singing calls are harder to learn than patter. Everybody says, "Oh, it's hard to do patter. I can do singing calls." No, it's the other way around. It's easy to do patter because you've got a lot of leeway of where the music goes. In the singing call, you got to be right on. You got to be right there when it's time for swing and promenade. You got to be right there at swing and promenade so you can sing Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Does that make sense? So we need to work on that. All right, get that delivery in there. Other than that, I'm still impressed. Good job. Keep it up. In about 70 years, you'll still be calling. He will be calling in 70 years. He'll be as old as us in 70 years. 40 years, they're going to still be the youngest callers around. Yeah.